Hey, what's up, Soul Tribe? It's Amy here, the Mystical Badass, and we're going to be taking a look at Aries today. What kind of energies around you, what to look out for. And I'm not putting a time on this. This is a timeless, so whenever you stumble upon it, it's when it's meant for you, whether it's now or, you know, a year or two down the road. Remember, you take what resonates, and what doesn't resonate, you just chuck it in the bucket. You don't want what is not meant for you, and we will move on to another topic quickly. And also, if I look at relationships, I will also look at singles. Okay? Spirit. Right away, I'm getting this family dynamic feeling and maybe things being up in the air. I feel like things aren't where you want them to be on the family front or on the home front. There's a couple things here. There might be somebody who, there's a couple different things I'm hearing. And I usually do hear different aspects. So on the one end, it's like things are up in the air at home or within the family. And we just kind of want them balanced, but we're having a really hard time getting them there. But another thing is like we're expecting, hold on, that unbalance, I feel like there's like one, maybe two people causing this unbalance. And all we're trying to do is like get this fixed. And I feel all kinds of frustration, and I feel annoyed, and I feel pissed off. And so it's almost like, guys, do what you can do, but what you can't fix, you're going to have to kind of just like go within and relax, because there's other aspects to your family that need balance that you can control. That's what I'm getting. So try not to let whatever's causing this upheaval to cause too much of an upheaval. It's almost like you got to try to stay balanced yourself. Don't let this person or this couple or whatever it is, don't let these couple people get the worst of you, okay? And then there's some others of you that are like kind of expecting a larger sum of money or a payout, whether, you know, insurance or inheritance or something like that. That's also like that up in the air feeling. So I do feel like that's going to be coming back down, and you're going to, like, that's coming. Patience. Don't be so, try not to be impatient. That's a negative energy. Too jagged. It'll just prolong it. So the more patient you are, the quicker it comes. Aries, boundaries. Make sure you know your boundaries. Make sure that you're setting boundaries with other people outside your little bubble, whether it's like you're in a relationship or single or whatever. Make sure you're setting boundaries with these other people, but also for yourself. Sometimes we forget we have to set boundaries for ourselves that we can't cross. So like a boundary for you might be, okay, well, so I'm going to set my boundary that I'm not going to allow, you know, myself to communicate with this person or reach out to this person. Excuse me. If like somebody always causes problems, but you just want to check on them, you just want to see, you know, there's certain boundaries that you should be set for yourself. Could be financial boundaries. All right, I'm going to budget, and I'm going to stick to this, because I'm getting that boundaries are going to be essential for you. Like whenever you find this reading, this is when boundaries are essential. I am getting, you are, like, so there's these boundaries here, and you feel that you are setting them, or you have recently set them and trying to enforce them. And this is causing a little bit of anxiety for you, kind of putting your foot down. If you're not setting these boundaries yet, they're being set. Try not to let the anxiety get to you or the stress get to you. This is the best thing for you, especially if it's a person. I have the Ten of Swords here, which to me means, you know, like we're kind of like omitting somebody that causes not good stuff in our life. Setting those boundaries. It's like, you know, building that fence. Don't let them cross. Don't let them cross the threshold. No trespassing. Okay? No trespassing. People get pissed off when we set boundaries against them, or, you know, or on them, and, you know, it'll pass. That's on them, not on you. You do not see it yet, most likely, but there's an opportunity coming right in front of you. And it's almost like all your hard work is paying off, especially if this is like either financial, but I'm also getting like a sense of physical, like your own physical or mental or emotional well-being. Hard work is paying off. You're being hard on yourself a little bit. Um, and you know, that's our nature, but it's almost like you have to take the blinders off because your hard work is paying off, has already started to pay off, but you might not be acknowledging it about yourself, still being hard on yourself, giving yourself a hard time. No, what I'm getting here is you need to start realizing that all your hard work is paying off, thus opening opportunities for you, opening doors for you. And I also feel like on the physical front, those of you that have been battling, so I guess this is a couple different things here again. Okay, those of you that have been battling some sort of physical ailment or mental, emotional, whether you're going to counseling or there's doctors involved for your physical, I keep hearing like, again, like I'm seeing the gold stars, I'm getting, you know, thumbs up, which are all symbols to me like, hey, good job. Good freaking job. Keep up the good work. But, you know, it's okay to acknowledge it. Hey, I did a freaking good job. I'm doing good at what I'm supposed to be doing to keep myself good. Same with a mental or emotional thing. You know, I'm going to counseling. I'm doing the work. I'm putting in the work, whether it's shadow work or, you know, whatever it is. You're doing well, but you're not giving yourself enough credit. So also on that financial front, I am also seeing that you're maybe like not accepting or don't want to see these opportunities of financial growth. It's time to rip off the blinders there too and be like, oh shit, this is right in front of me. I'm going to grab this. If you do, you ripping off the blinders and acknowledging and seeing these opportunities and seeing your hard work being, you know, paid off, you're going to start to feel better, vibrate at a different level, attract more good to you. So it's time for you to rip those blinders off. And this might be in all of those things because I'm hearing, you know, several different things. It might all relate to you. It might not, just one of those things, but I'm definitely hearing it super strong. And it's time for you to recognize yourself, okay? Self-care, self-love. You've brought some changes to your life, or you're bringing them. I feel like the energy is there now where it's like a very slow turning wheel. These changes that you're making in your life are fantastic. I like to, it's the wheel of fortune, so I like to be like, hey, it's not the wheel of doom. These changes that you're making are excellent for you. I also see joy, emotional balance here from these changes, and maybe even a sense of teamwork. So there's probably somebody on your side, definitely. You're going to see the things that you've been hoping for, praying for, wishing for, manifesting are all coming to you, Aries. Keep making these positive changes in your life. They could be additions to your life, subtractions to your life. It doesn't matter. You're making these changes that need to be made. And I think it's wonderful. And it makes sense to me with Pluto and Aquarius right now. We have these transitions that are going to be starting here. I think a lot of us are going to be, most, all, whatever, transitional period. And I know that Pluto's in Aquarius for 20 years, but I do believe that the decisions that we're making now, the changes that we're making now, especially the positive ones, are going to last us. All that good energy. That's just my opinion, but I feel like the more on the ball we are, the more positive we are. It should last the 20 years. I know life happens, but the more positive we are, the easier it is to deal with shit like that. There are some of you that are, all right, so those of you that are like seeing someone or in a full-blown relationship, there's a lot of you that are, again, you take what resonates. If it doesn't resonate, I'll be moving on in a minute. But there's some of you that are walking away from this person that has a lot of anger issues, and it's almost like deep anger. Sometimes you don't see it till it's like raw right at the surface, and there's like this hidden lion. You're walking away from an emotional dumpster fire, an emotional shit show, but you're walking away from this person into the sunshine, the warmth, that positive, that great feeling. This is happening in the very near future, or the energy, or you've already like started planning, so the energy's there for it, where you can see it on the horizon. You might be making a plan, getting a place to live, or stocking away some money, whatever it is. But this is honestly the best thing for you. It's a very positive move. If this person has a temper, watch for the temper when you're leaving. I'm getting this, this nauseating anger feeling, and I gotta take a drink. My tea. Just be cautious, okay? This person, if they don't have a bad temper or anything like I'm explaining, there is a chance that they're like a workaholic or just completely focused on their work and not anything else around them. So that could be the other extreme with this person, but I do see you walking away. It's very soon. The energy's already in there for it. A lot of you changing something on the work front, changing your career. Where you're at now, it might be feeling like a thief of happiness going to work, and that the job sucks the life out of you. It might be it just ugh. But I am getting that this is a good change for you. There's definitely a big change here. You're going to be very busy, a lot on your plate, but you can handle it. You can handle it. Watch out for that manipulator at work. Ugh. There's sunshine and the chaos. So we have a storm around you right now. I think that you're coming out of it because it's like really stormy, and then when the clouds part and the sun starts coming out, and you can hear the birds, and everything's calming down. Whatever shitstorm you're going through, this chaotic time, first of all, don't waste your energy butting heads with anybody. That will just prolong it, and it does no good for you. But the storm clouds are parting. We have the sunshine coming. So this is that chaos I'm talking about. It's not pretty. I don't even know if there's a glare on there because I've got some different lights here, and I'm hoping there's no glare. If there's a glare, I apologize, and I'll fix it for the next ones. But we have the chaos is leaving, the sunshine on the way. Again with the sunshine with you, Aries. And then the storm. This is you exiting the storm. It's like going from 5-foot waves down to 1-foot waves. It's just a little rocky. You're coming out of it. So hold on to that. Start making the plans for when I come out of this shitstorm. I'm doing this, I'm doing this, I'm doing this. I'm doing what's good for me. There, those of you that see, there's this narcissistic, and maybe not necessarily narcissistic, because that word gets thrown around so much lately. It's almost annoying. How about just a very, very negative energy around you? This person is just like the Debbie Downer, negative Nelly, whatever else. They're always girl names. Did you ever realize that? They're always girl names. But you know what I'm saying. This very negative energy could have a very bad temper. Again, with this temper, could be an alcoholic or have alcohol or dependency issues upon drugs or alcohol. Any kind of overindulgence, sex, gambling, food, whatever. This person is draining. It's like this energy vampire. And if you don't put up the boundaries there, like this could be someone younger than you. It's almost like if you keep allowing them to affect you, this is that draining energy, possibly even draining financially. So especially like if it's a gambler or somebody who just overspends, whatever. But there's definitely this draining energy, and Spirit's like, you know what? Just say F it and worry about you at this point. And that's how you get like this emotional release, this feeling good about yourself and your intuition, and kind of opening up. Whatever this negative shit you have around you, Aries, is blocking your intuition, blocking your gifts. You're gifted, Aries. I can feel it. Might even be blocking prophetic dreams, or like where your angels and your spirit guides are trying to communicate with you. This negative energy does not bode well for you. So it's time to like really assess your situation here, and stop letting this energy vamp drain the ever-loving life out of you. Doing so, you have this relief. You're back in touch with yourself, your higher self, and there's more patience and calmness around you. This person with that negative energy is also very deceitful. What's done in the dark is going to come to light, and they cause an unbalance. I have the moon, and you know, normally I love the moon, but in this situation, I'm getting the, I'm hearing in my head, the meaning for it for me is the shady shit. Okay, it's done in the shade, it's done in the dark. There's some negative, you know, deceitful things going on. And these things are going to cause a tower if you allow it. So the tower flops. So we don't want that, Aries. We want the best for you, as I know that you do. So it's time to keep this wheel turning. Time to focus on you, self-care, self-love. I'm going to look at, so we looked at relationships. I'm going to look at singles real quick, okay? And remember, I do personal readings. I work about 12, 13 hours a day, so there's no real long wait. I think a day or two is where I'm out right now. If you're interested in a personal reading where we can, I do dive into your present and future, or even the mediumship where I connect with the other side and I incorporate both in one reading. Just, you can go to my website, mysticalbadass.com, or just shoot me an email, amy@mysticalbadass.com, and we'll do FaceTime or Google Meet. If you prefer a video, I can do a video and just upload it for you, just so you can have your personal video. Okay, so I'm looking at Aries singles here, and just a few on the singles. Actually, you're getting ready to meet somebody. It's almost like they're being handed to you as a gift. So you might have some help on the other side, you know, a past parent or grandparent or somebody just saying, here is this person, they are a gift to you. And they're coming at a time of darkness for you, so this brightens up your day. And there we are. So here's the gift. Okay, so it's being gifted to you. And then we have, you know, this is the Nine of Swords, feeling defeated, feeling alone, feeling just blah. And here this person comes in, the Knight of Cups, kind, caring, loving, will show emotion, will show romantic gestures to you. So Aries, you have this to look forward. The only thing that I'm getting here is you might be holding yourself back. So you might need to look and say, hey, how am I holding myself back from meeting this person? Am I going anywhere? Am I doing anything? Am I putting myself out there? So stop holding yourself back if you're doing that. And also get to manifesting. This is like what you're seeing, what you want to see is what's going to come to you. So make sure you're manifesting, praying for, asking for, whatever it is that you do to bring that energy to you, Aries. Okay. As always, I hope you like the video, and if you do, give it a like and subscribe if you would like to, and let me know in the comments what you think. Until next time, take care, everybody. Bye.